Hello children, how are you? Yes, now we have to study life process 2. Life process 2, reproduction, growth and development in plants and animals. Reproduction, growth and development in plants and animals. Okay? Reproduction. What is reproduction? You know reproduction? The process by which new organisms are generated. The process by which new organisms are generated. What is reproduction? The process by which new organisms are generated. Everybody see the picture? Yes, reproduction going on. Yes, the process by which new organisms are generated. Every plants and animals producing new one. Yes, that is reproduction. There are two means of reproduction. One is sexual reproduction, another one is asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction, another one is asexual reproduction. Reproduction is the ability to an organism to create more copies itself so that it continues its existence on the earth. It is continuous. Continuously that is reproducing. Okay, this process enables life to continue on the earth. So reproduction, two types. One is asexual, another one is sexual reproduction. Okay, difference between asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction, sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction, only one parent is involved. Sexual reproduction, male and female parents are involved. Okay, both male and female parents are involved. Asexual, only one parent. Here, male and female parent. Okay, next, asexual reproduction occurs in unisexual plants. Unisexual plants. Sexual reproduction occurs in bisexual plants. That very small plants, unisexual plants. Asexual reproduction occurs in unisexual plants. Sexual reproduction occurs in bisexual plants. Okay. Asexual reproduction occurs in lower plants. Lower plants. Okay. Sexual reproduction occurs in higher plants. Lower plants, higher plants. Unisexual plants, bisexual plants. Okay. Reproductive organs are not present. Reproductive organs are not present. Here sexual reproduction, fully developed reproductive parts are present. Fully developed reproductive parts are present. In most of the method, original parent disappear. Original parent disappear. In the asexual reproduction, original parent disappear. Okay, here original parents remains alive after process of reproduction. Sexual reproduction, original parent remain alive after the process of reproduction. Okay, that asexual reproduction, original parent disappears. Sexual reproduction, original parents remain alive after process of reproduction. Process like gamete formation or fertilization is not seen. No gamete formation, fertilization is not seen. Okay. Here fertilization of gametes gives rise to zygote. Gives rise to zygote. Characteristic of only one parent is inherited. Only one parent is inherited. Sexual reproduction, characteristic of both parents are inherited. Asexual reproduction, only one parent inherited. Sexual reproduction, both parents are inherited. Asexual reproduction, no need of seed. sexual reproduction, seeds are used to get new plant from a flower. Okay, that like some points given, comparison, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction, some points given. You study properly these points. Asexual reproduction, asexual reproduction, asexual reproduction. What is asexual reproduction? Already comparison we studied. Yes, form of asexual reproduction result in identical genetic material in both cells. Most common form of reproduction in bacteria. Asexual reproduction, most common form of reproduction in bacteria. See the picture everybody. It is a binary fission. Binary fission. Asexual reproduction, first method is binary fission. Binary fission. Bi means 2. Okay. Dividing 2. Binary. Dividing 2. See the picture everybody. One DNA replication is there. That one dividing. The nucleus is dividing 2. After the cell also contract and dividing 2. Cell separation. Each daughter cell receives one copy of chromosome. One copy of chromosome. Okay. See everybody, binary fission. This method of reproduction is seen in unicellular organisms like protozoa, bacteria, yeast, etc. It takes place during favorable conditions like adequate warmth, moisture and food. Adequate warmth, moisture and food. In this process, the nucleus starts dividing following by the cytoplasm, resulting in the production of 2 daughter organisms. 1 dividing 2. First that nucleus will divide. After the cytoplasm also will divide. Separate the cell. 2 daughter organisms will form. Okay. Yes. Binary fission. In amoeba also like this. Amoeba dividing 2. The amoeba dividing 2 side. First the nucleus divides, cytoplasm divides, next daughter amoeba will come. Daughter amoeba will come. This picture also in the book also another picture. Yes. Yes. Binary fission, 2 example given. Yes. Another one, see the picture. Mature cell ready to the divide. Nucleus elongate. See the picture in the book. That is nucleus elongates. Transfer constriction appears. Nucleus divides. Nucleus will divide. The cell cytoplasm also will divide. Dividing make 2 daughter cell. Okay. This is the type of binary fission. Is bacteria one example given, amoeba one example given. Okay children, study amoeba, parent amoeba, elongation of nucleus, division of nucleus and cytoplasm, 2 daughter cells. Okay, binary fission in amoeba. That's the same like in binary fission in bacteria also. Okay, bacteria also like this. Next one, we have to study multiple fission. Multiple fission. Multiple fission. What is multiple fission? When the conditions are unfavorable. When the conditions are unfavorable, amoeba reproduce by the process called multiple fission. During this process, the amoeba withdraws its pseudopodia and creates a protective cyst. That amoeba has pseudopodia like polyalgal. Pseudopodia means what? Polyalgal. Okay. and create protective cyst. The nucleus of the encysted animal enlarge and by repeated division. See the picture, nucleus, see the picture, parent cell, nucleus will enlarge. After more nucleus will form. Only one nucleus in the first picture, see, everybody see. Yes, second picture see everybody, that many nucleus formed. So many nuclei contain in cyst. Many nuclei contain in cyst. That means only one nucleus dividing more nucleus. Okay. After that cyst breaks, the cyst will break. The cyst will break. That all release going out, and daughter cells are released. Okay, first parent cell only one nucleus, the nucleus producing more nucleus. That after the cyst will break, the cyst will burst. After break, that daughter cells will release, go out, and new daughter cells are going and growing. Okay, yes, do you understand? Next one, budding. It is most common method. See the picture everybody, one cell is there, nucleus also there. That nucleus making small bud like structure. See the picture, first picture. See the picture everybody. Yes, the nucleus making new bud. Bud means you know, mottu madri. Okay, small bud producing. After that bud making the nucleus and surrounded by the cytoplasm. Next one bud will produce. See, that one going here, other place. That one make a daughter cell. Daughter yeast. This is a yeast. Okay, daughter yeast. That like many daughter yeast will produce by budding method. Okay, under favorable condition, the yeast cell gives rise to tiny growth that gradually increase in size. Tiny growth, small bud-like projection will come. Bud-like projection. The nucleus divides amitotically. One of it migrate into newly formed outgrowth and form a bud. The bud separates from parent and become independent. Bud separates from the parent and become independent. That is a daughter yeast. That like many yeast, daughter yeast will produce. It is a budding method. Study reproduction in Hydra by budding. Budding, another one example. First yeast studied. Next one Hydra. Everybody see the picture. Hydra, parent Hydra, developing bud. New bud will produce. Small projection come out. The body of the Hydra. Yes, that new one developing, growing, and new bud will form. That after the new bud will go separately. Discharge. Okay, it does not detach from the parent cell. The colony formation may be seen. Unicellular fungus bud may or may not detach. Okay, in this slide, the Hydra simple multicellular animal and bud detached to live independently. After the new one independently growing. Okay, in sponges and corals, simple multicellular animals, the bud do not separate from the parent organism, leading to the colony formation. do not separate from the parent organism. Do not separate, leading to the colony that making new colony, making more daughter cells in that same parent. Okay, the Great Barrier Reef in Australia is a colony of corals. Great Barrier Reef in Australia is a colony of corals. Colony of corals. Okay, okay children, do you understood? To study spore formation. Spore formation. Everybody see the picture. Spore formation. One bread. We are keeping one bread. 10 days after we will see that bread. Sponge spores will produce. That is a mold. That is a mold. Bread mold will producing. Poonjanam. You know poonjanam? Poonjanam pidichittu solluvaanga. That is small white color will come. Blackish light shading. Yes. That is a spore. That is a spore. This a spore is microorganism protected by thick wall called cyst. Called cyst. Cyst. Called cyst. Within the cyst, the microbes lies dormant and is able to tide over unfavorable conditions. The spore also helps disperse the organism over large areas. Large areas. Spore also helps disperse in an organism large areas. See the picture everybody. The spore producing after spore will bursting after the spores will come out and make new one. Okay, more new spores will produce. Okay, mosses, ferns, molds and mushrooms generally reproduce by forming spores. The spores bearing body in mold is called the sporangium. Mold is called the sporangium. Sporangium. The sporangium is born on a sporangiospore. Sporangium, that is called sporangiospore. Sporangiospore. The sporangium is born on the sporangiospore aerial stalk. The root-like structure that obtain nutrition from the food material. Everybody see the picture. Roots are there. Yes. Sporangia have roots. Roots are going inside the bread, taking the food material from the bread, and that plant will grow. Sporangium is growing. Yes, that small roots like structure, that is a rhizoids. That is a rhizoids. Okay, rhizoids. These tube-like structures are collectively known as the hyphae. Hyphae. Collectively known as hyphae. See the picture hyphae parts, you know, that is a branches, two small branches going, that is a hyphae. Rhizoids means what? The roots. That is a rhizoids. Hyphae means what? The branches of sporangium have the stem-like structure, that is a hyphae. Okay. Yes. Next, bacteria and yeast during unfavorable condition also form spores. The spores of bacteria, fungi, ferns and mosses are present in the air. Whenever they find favorable condition, they germinate. Favorable condition. When favorable condition will come, that time these will germinate. Other time simply staying there. Okay. Have you understood? Spore formation, producing spore. Producing spore. After bursting the sporangia, spores are coming out, make a new one. New spores will produce. Okay. Yes. Have you understood, children? Fragmentation. Everybody see the picture. Fragmentation. One stem-like structure is there. That inside nucleus, septa, spiral, chloroplast is there. That one dividing two. In this method, the plant break up into two or more fragment. What is fragmentation? Plants break up into two or more fragments. That is called fragmentation. Example, Spirogyra. Example, Spirogyra. Each fragment grow into new plant. Now see the picture, everybody. This fragmentation, Spirogyra dividing two. Spirogyra dividing two. After dividing, that fragment grow into new plant. New plant will grow. Okay, one Spirogyra dividing two. After that dividing fragment grow into new plant. Have you understood fragmentation? What is fragmentation? Plants break up into two or more fragments. What is fragmentation? Method. In this method, the plants break up into two or more fragments, and each fragment grow into new plants. Example, Spirogyra. Example, Spirogyra. Spirogyra. After that, new one producing new Spirogyra. After that, new growing big. After that, also dividing, break up. After these two break up two. Okay, that like dividing more, producing more. Okay, yes. Do you understood? Yes. Next one we have to see vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation. This method is asexual reproduction, enables production of new plants from the vegetative plants of parent plant. It is a vegetative propagation is also called asexual reproduction. Okay, it is asexual reproduction. Vegetative propagation uses several of plant spots, producing the plant asexually. Several of plant pods asexually dividing. By this method, characteristic of parent plant maintained, the new plant grow faster. Everybody see the picture. What is that? What is that? Ginger. Yes. Adventurous roots. Adventurous root are there. See that plant grow. New plant will grow. This is a propagation in ginger. Propagation in ginger. Vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation in ginger. Vegetative propagation may be natural or carried out by man, called artificial propagation. Natural propagation also there. Artificial propagation also there. Naturally, it may be carried out with the help of buds present on the tuber of potato. Tuber of potato. You know that is? Anybody saw tuber of potato? Potato growing time, anybody saw? Yes. Now see the picture. See the picture, potato. Vegetative propagation by the tuber in potato. That is small bud will grow. Chinna kannu mari irukum. Yes, germinating bud. That place only germinating bud. New bud will grow. That new plant, that is a plant, one plant. After we cut and keep other place, that new more plants will grow. Okay. Ginger, potato, ginger, bulb of onion, corn of gladiolus, leaf of bryophyllum, root of sweet potato. These are the vegetative propagations examples. These are vegetative propagation examples. Everybody see the picture. Vegetative propagation by roots of dahlia, sweet potato. Sweet potato, dahlia. You know that? See the picture, everybody. First one. Vegetative propagation by roots of dahlia and sweet potato. These are root. Okay, root. Vegetative root propagation by roots. Example 2. One is dahlia, another one is sweet potato. Next one, see vegetative propagation by rhizome in ginger. Rhizome, the root, the adventure roots will come in the stem part. Okay. Next one, vegetative propagation by tuber, by roots, by rhizome, by tuber. Okay. Next, vegetative propagation by bulb, that is the onion. See the picture, the onion, the root will produce, new roots will produce. Yes, vegetative propagation by corn in gladiolus, corn. Here also adventitious roots will come, axillary bud, old corn, scale, leaves, stem. That like the propagation by corn. Next one, see vegetative propagation by stolon. That is stolon. In the picture, in the book also have that picture. The stolon, adventitious root will come, new plant will grow. That after that cutting the old plant, and then the new plant and old plant growing separately. Okay. Yes. Vegetative propagation in water hyacinth. Vegetative propagation by observed in water hyacinth. That is water plant. This is also making more rhizomes. Okay. Next one, see the picture, vegetative propagation by runner in strawberry. Runner in strawberry. So these are the vegetative propagation methods. Okay. One is by root, vegetative propagation by root, vegetative propagation by rhizome, vegetative propagation by tuber, vegetative propagation by bulb, vegetative propagation by corn, vegetative propagation by stolon, vegetative propagation by sucker, vegetative propagation by offset in water plant, vegetative propagation by runner. That like some examples are given here. Okay, you study these all properly. Okay, study these all properly. Okay, next we cutting. Separation of a portion from the mother plant and planting in it a medium suitably so that it may constitute a new plant successfully. It is termed as cutting. You know rose plant. You keep it inside the mud and cut it, that after the new one will grow. That there's a drumstick plant, you know, drumstick plant. That cutting one stem and keeping in another one stem in the mud. That after that will grow new plant. Yes or no? That like cutting. In this method, branch of plants, parent plant cut off and planted in soil. It is kept well moistened to enable fast rooting and a new plant is obtained. Example, rose, bougainvillea, hibiscus, cacti. These are produced by cutting normally. Okay, children. Layering is the development of roots on a stem while it is still attached to the parent plant. Layering is a development of roots. Everybody see the picture. The plant branch bend towards the ground. Branch of the plant bend towards the ground and touch the mud, otherwise soil, that area the root will come. Yes, new roots will come. After we will cutting that, new plant will come. Yes, that like mount of roots. Mount of roots. Adventure roots will come. Mount of roots. Okay. That example, jasmine flower. Jasmine plant, you know. That also keeping like inside the mud. That make a new one. Okay. Jasmine typically reproduce through the layering. Next one we have grafting. Grafting. Joining a part of living plant in another, causing it to grow as a part of second plant. Everybody see the picture. One plant is there. One plant. Another one plant from the one stem from the other plant. That two are connecting inside the plant. It is useful in inducing the special trait or characters of one plant into the other. Rose, fruit yielding plants like mango, guava, peaches. These are plants doing like this. Cleft, graft, cleft, graft. One plant stem and another plant stem together grafting. Okay, building like this. Make a bundle like moving, doing like this. See the last one like this. Two are tightly packed with other ribbon, otherwise some cloth. Okay, that this type of grafting is scion grafting, bud grafting. That also scion grafting, bud grafting. Scion grafting, bud grafting. That is the types of grafting. So grafting means two type of plants. Two plants, the stem taken. Stem together, keep it inside the another stem and tightly packed. That is a grafting. Okay, that is a grafting. This like new variety of plant will produce. New variety, not the same variety. Mango plant, different mango plants are there. Yes. Yes, different. Yes, one mango is round, like one mango is long style. Yes, one is very small one. One is very big one. That like different types of mangoes are there. So you will take the long and big. You want very big mango means you take it long and big mango joined with a new plant will come. That new plant is different. Ottudal. New variety of mango will come. Mango plant will come. That mango taste also different. The size also different. Color also different. That like grafting method. Okay. Do you understand? Plant tissue culture. Next one. Plant tissue culture. Plant tissue culture, just callus stage, plantlet stage. What is tissue culture? In this method, a group of cells from the tip of plant. Group of cells from the tip of plant are grown in the laboratory, not in the plant. Grown in the laboratory with external nutrient being provided to them. Some nutrient, external nutrient also giving there, and in the laboratory they form an undifferentiated mass called the callus. The callus gives rise to small plantlets. The callus gives rise to small plantlets. Callus gives rise to small plantlets. See the picture, tissue sample scraped from the parent plant. Okay, that one keep it in the lab. Tissue sample placed in the agar growth medium containing nutrient and auxins. That sample will grow. Samples develop into tiny plantlets. After plantlets planted into compost. Okay, another place. That plant tissue culture. It is a plant tissue culture. Plant tissue. See the reproduction. Regeneration. Regeneration is a method of reproduction by which lost part of animal body is reproduced. Regeneration refers to the process by which plant, animal and replace the lost or damaged part by the growing them anew. What is this? See the picture. One animal, one worm cutting and the other part will grow. 7 days after that will grow properly. 7 days, 10 days, 14 days. See the picture. After that will grow new one. Full will grow. Okay. Yes. That like it is a regeneration. For example, in human, it is limited to generation of new cells. Some injury coming time that cells will die. That cells will make that is small hud like. After that will close. You know that place? Any operation, any other injury, very big injury coming means the cells will die. After that will grow, make full. Yes, fulfill that one. Okay, that is also regeneration. Yes, see the picture, everybody. Regeneration. Yes, regeneration process in the flatworm. Hydra flatworm can regenerate and produce new individual. Hydra and flatworm also regenerate. Starfish, arm of starfish, tail of lizard. That also you know. Yes, tail of lizard. Sometimes you are beating the lizard, the tail will fall down. Yes, after 10 days, 15 days after we see the lizard, that tail will grow. That is a regeneration. Yes, everybody saw this one. This process everybody know. Yes, yes. That lizard, starfish also like this. Tail of lizard also like this. That will regenerate. That is a damaged part will grow. Damaged part grow. After will grow, fulfill the plant or animals. Okay, that is regeneration. Okay, children, this part everybody study and come. After this picture everybody draw and see in your home. Study this part. Make 10 fill in the blanks. Homework is make 10 fill in the blanks. 10 fill in the blanks. After your class work, difference between sexual and asexual reproduction. Difference between sexual and asexual reproduction. Okay, children, everybody study this part. Everybody study. You make fill up also, draw and see in your home these all pictures. After you study. Okay. Okay.